Oh boy, Zookeeper Animal Pack is finally in here. Let's review it, if I will change my opinion on it, if it's that bad or that good. What's up, my name is Philip and welcome to review of the Zookeeper Animal Pack. This is the trailer Frontier gave us. I was wrong about these pads. You can see Cambridge in the background. Not really. Oh, this is spectacle there. I was talking about the building. Kirk's Dig Dig. They are cute. Hamadras Baboon. I have no problem with the model. Cockerel Sifaka. Cool movement. I love it. Cute. And I'm not really a big fan of the festivals things. I think I will not use this. The Palace Cat, I changed my opinion a bit about it. You will hear it in a while. Markor, my favorite animal from this pack. And African sport tortoise. Even from the trailer, I can tell you I changed my mind. Not really, but a little bit. What is cool, and I'm sad it's not in a trailer, you will see in a carrier Frontier headquarters. When I saw it firstly, I thought it's some disgusting building from communism, and I would be honest, my middle school looked almost the same like the headquarters. But when I find out it's headquarters of Frontier, I'm sorry, but the building in the game looks good, like the model, but the building on its own, it's not really that great. But I love the reference on it, that they gave us the building in real life and the Cambridge in a trailer and in a scenario. So it's cool. But now let's review the animals and the facility and the construction pieces. I wanted to do the scenario review and make the walkthrough, but then I found out while making the voiceover, I played with the sound on and the microphone was recording the sound from the not in the computer, but outside of the computer, so if I'm speaking clearly. So I'm stupid, but now we can review the pack. First animal we were looking at is African leopard. Update animal. Yeah, the model is great. I will compare it to the Amur leopard. And here is the Amur leopard. He is much hairier and more chunky. And the African leopard is much thinner. And I think it's smaller. Yeah. No, both of them are Amur leopard. Okay. I'm speaking about African leopard and looking at Amur leopard, okay. Comparison of these two. There is a little bit of difference, but still it's not my favorite. I love leopards, I love big cats, but I'm not really a big fan of this animal. This is how African leopard looks on Zoopedia. He's living in the middle of Africa, and it's like almost the same like Amur leopard, with keeping in habitat, the same enrichment, the same needs. Amur leopard lives here in Asia. Moving on to the next, and that is my least favorite animal from the pack, and that is African sport tortoise. I was wrong about this animal. I still don't like them that much, but the details of the animals are incredible. in comparison with Galapagos giant tortoise, the difference in the model is huge. Did they change it? It looks like now the Galapagos tortoise looks much better than like few months ago. Every single zoo have some tortoises, and the models are great, and it's really detailed. The African tortoise, I especially love the head and the leg. I like the whole body. The African is my favorite. From these three tortoises, like the land tortoises, is African spurred tortoise my favorite. African spurred tortoise looks like this. Tortoise is living in the middle of Africa. 1 to 8 animals in habitat, and interspecies enrichment with Dama gazelle. It would look really cool to have them combined. Moving on to the third animal, and that is Sifaka. Cockerels Sifaka. I'm not really a big fan of the looks of the animal, but I'm really a big fan of this. I was waiting for it. The movement, the animation is incredible. Running something like I'm snowboarding. If you know the feeling when you are on a flat terrain and you need to, on a snowboard, you need to get from somewhere on a flat terrain, you're always doing this weird movement and jumping like that. Why are you not doing something? Do something, please. They're going to the food. Look at them, they're cute, I love them. Maybe one of the most favorite animal from this pack, and look at them, they're cute. So yeah, I love this animal. Cockerels Sifaka is critically endangered. He is living in Madagascar, interspecies enrichment with all other lemurs. Next one is Madras baboon. Oh, the teeth. Okay, I love this animal. Somebody are saying that the model is not really great because he have very weird hair, but I don't really have some big problems with the animal. And look at the butt. I'm really big fan of the male. Hamadryas baboon, least concern, living in Africa and Yemen. The group size can be from 6 to 100. If you want to like your game, you can add 100 Hamadryas baboon in a habitat. Oh, okay. Interspecies enrichment with African elephant. That's cool. Next one is Kirk's Dick. And I'm really big fan of this animal, he's cute. Somebody will tell it's really the same like Thompson gazelle, so I will compare it to the Thompson gazelle, but look at them, they are so small, maybe 40 centimeters. And yeah, I'm using centimeters and not foots. Kirk's Dick is least concern, living in Africa, 1 or 2 animals in habitat, and no interspecies enrichment. Look at this. This is a huge difference in Thompson gazelle. And why are they always hurt? Okay, there is a big difference between them. Moving on to the Markhor, my favorite animal from this pack, and I was building for them in one of my recent videos while doing 5, 30 and 60 minute challenge, like modded animals, and looks almost the same, but I love them. Like the horns are huge. Zookeeper is smaller than the horns. the whole animal with the horns. Near threatened, living in Asia, 2 to 12 animals in a habitat, and interspecies enrichment with takin. Next animal is almost everybody's favorite Pallas cat. I was maybe wrong about this animal. He is cute. What I'm sad about is that they don't have the animation on, like, sitting on their toes. Oh, okay. I'm not really big fan of cats. I'm much more dog person. But look at them. Look at them. He's good, but the animation of sitting on their tail is missing. But they are cute, okay. He is least concern, living in Asia, 1 to 2 animals in a habitat and no interspecies. He's really furry. It's so I don't know why, but it's so hypnotizing to look at them, look at that fur. Yeah, I'm really big fan of the Pallas cat, like the model, not really the animations. And last animal is spectacled bear. He is not carnivore, he's eating mostly fruit, the ocularis. They're great. I saw a picture of bear cub, and not only the animation but the model looks much better than the first. Oh, he's sitting like that. He's good. Okay. Frontier and Planet Zoo did a big step up from the base game when the whole game just started, and now it's big difference. Spectacled bear is vulnerable, living in South America, in Andes, 1 or 2 animals in habitat, and obviously no interspecies enrichment. This is how veggie jelly cake looks like. It's green, it's wiggling in the wind, and why is he inside of the cake? Yeah, they can go inside of the cake if they want, but it's for a lot of kind of animals, especially the herbivores or the fruitivores. Is it the name for them? Like the animals eating fruits and vegetables. And it looks cool. It's kinda huge. Like the sifakas are much smaller than the cake, except of animals. Starting with foliage, this is apple tree. This apple tree, this is the best distance how to look at the trees. Because if you look much closer, this is the apple. Yeah. And from the far, you can't see the apples. So, I'm not really the biggest fan of the apple tree. Will I use it? Maybe yes, but not really often. I almost forgot which other things this update gave us. Speaking of apple trees, it's apple. We could see it in the trailer. These strings that are flexicolor. I can do Unreal Bison. No. And this paper tassel. And with the blueprints, these 3 beautiful houses. And they gave us some new t-shirt. This t-shirt, I'm not really a big fan of it. It's not my style. New legs or shorts. The same. And new hats that is much more interesting because it's sifaka. Now I'm styled like sifaka. Wow. But not only that, I think these 4 new hats, the frog, giraffe, moose, and it's snow leopard? Yeah, it's snow leopard. So I will keep this, but not a horrible t-shirt. Like that. I'm kinda much bigger fan of this head. This snow leopard. So sorry, Sufaka. Next, carrier statues. I just did the bronze carrier because the carrier for me I financially crashed. So I just did the bronze part, but still I'm the biggest fan of the stone statue because it looks really realistic. Because how the tortoise looks in a normal game, like the normal model, it's almost the same color, and the legs and the body and the head looks really cool. Now other statues, this is Hamadryas Baboon, Kirk's Dig Dig, Markor, Palasket, Sifaka, bear with cap, and tortoise. How I said, my least favorite animal from this pack is the tortoise. I love the statue, and from this sign I love the tortoise the most. And maybe the Markor. Next one is lanterns. These are the festival's lanterns, and this is lantern 2. So I will, not this, I will do this. Normal lantern looks cool, but I think I will not use it. You can use this, not really like a lantern, but like a balloon. Now these buntings, still I will not use it. These flowers that are recolorable, I will maybe use it much often than these lanterns. But the best part of, like this, the best part of the Zookeepers scenery is these ropes and this. I thought it would be separately this pin, but it's not, but doesn't matter. This is new wood, like this support, this pole and the decoration on it. These sticks, I think I will not use this. It's maple, okay, maple. I will not use it. But this this metal things, decoration are cool, and I think I will use this. This is something that was missing in the game, and it's just metal ball. It's just stupid metal ball, but we will all use this. And this is cool too. Now, metal sticks, metal poles. I love them. They are recolorable, and the color is much better than in, I think it was in Australian pack. It was in Australian pack, the metal poles. So this pole is much better. Now, next cool thing about this pack, and that is these metal wires. I think something from this pack have no much use, because you can use it like only in festivals, but something is really cool, and I think you will use it very often. For example, these wires. Now the umbrellas. I think we had umbrella in a game, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we had this umbrella, but much smaller. So it looks cool. But one of my favorite things about this pack is this. I was looking at it in a trailer, this barrier. It looks much better. I think it's walkable and it's not climbable for animals, but it's not the same like this. It looks much better and like more deluxe than this one, but it's something different and I love it. If you make it the color much better. And lastly, these signs: apple, strawberry, and these signs of sun, moon and clouds. Now, new facilities. I was wrong about the new pad because we don't have new pad, but we have new bench. I love it. It's normal, it's simple, but it's cool. Next one is everybody's favorite bin. It looks cool. It's recolorable. Only the Planet Zoo sign is there, maybe. It's not that cool with the sign, with the Planet Zoo logo. I love Planet Zoo, but don't use it everywhere. We know we are playing Planet Zoo. And this normal, classical picnic bench. You can use it in restaurants. This is recolorable. The wood is flexicolor. And now blueprints this game gave us. This is I don't know, the festival signs and lanterns and poles. I don't know how to say it, but you can see these pins in here, the pole, these festivals. Oh, I forgot to show you this. It's in here. I forgot to show you the maple ribbon, but you can see it better in here. And I think you know I forgot about something, and that is here. It's the tent. I think I will not use it that often. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I will use it on some food courts. But it looks cool, I think. I'm not really big fan of, but I think somebody will. And lastly, these umbrella decorations. I have something in mind with Zoo Cinema, because we had Joker 2 in a cinema now, so I want to build one of the scenes with umbrellas and Joker 2. Maybe I will use it not in Joker 2, but in Singing in the Rain. But I think you know what I'm talking about. And I didn't still see the Joker 2 movie. I heard it's just trash, because I love Joker 1. So maybe in the future you will see this in a Joker or Singing in the Rain. My final words about this pack. I am not really a big fan of this pack. You saw, or you will see, the opinion on this pack in my other video, DLC tier list. I did the tier list before playing this, and the idea is still the same. Maybe I have better opinion on tortoises, on sifakas, and on palasket, and maybe on African leopard, but still there are some cool scenery, but something I think I will not use it. The facilities is cool. I think I will use it. I like it. I will use it, I think, very often, maybe from all these things much often than the other things. But yeah, I am happy that Frontier still is running these DLCs and making these DLCs. I don't think that this DLC is the last one, because I think Secretary Bird, Tree Kangaroo and maybe the Walrus will be in the next DLC, Zookeepers Animal Pack 2. Because I don't think this pack is the last one, because yeah, it's Zookeeper Animal Pack, it's Festival Pack, but still for a lot of people it's not the big ending. And Frontier still didn't told us if it's the last or not. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the DLC much more than me. And if you want to see how Zookeeper Animal Pack is good or bad in comparison with other DLCs, look at the video on my channel. But for now, bye.